Welcome to the series Vitamins for Whole Health, short lessons on the vitamins that keep our bodies functioning optimally. I'm Thomas Lemke, registered dietitian and the clinical director of Whole Health. This installment is about vitamin B5. What is vitamin B5? It is a water-soluble vitamin, also called pantothenic acid. Remember that water-soluble simply means that it mixes well with water, though not with fats. This molecule is essential to all forms of life and is therefore present in all forms of life, like the plants and animals that we eat. In fact, even bacteria produce it, like the little buggers in your gut. The name pantothenic acid comes from the Greek pantothen, meaning from everywhere. What does vitamin B5 do? Pantothenic acid's principal role is to act as a precursor to coenzyme A. Coenzyme A is one of the body's master molecules, with several important functions. For instance, in the citric acid cycle, whereby you turn food into energy, or helping to transport carbon atoms within the cell, and more that are beyond the scope of this presentation. Suffice it to say that without pantothenic acid, you would completely fall apart. Now, maintaining a good circulating status of B5 seems to have the following knock-on benefits. It may improve healing skin wounds. Higher amounts of pantothenic acid lower serum cholesterol and lipid concentrations in your blood, and it's also been associated with delayed hair graying. As far as a vitamin B5 deficiency goes, it is, in the first place, rare, being as it is found in essentially all foods. That said, in cases of extreme malnutrition, it has been known to crop up with symptoms typically manifesting as issues with the nerves of the feet, such as tingling, numbness, and/or burning. What groups are at risk for a vitamin B5 deficiency? Well, to begin with, those on a diet high in processed foods, as processing and refining grains causes substantial B5 loss, as too does freezing and canning of various foods. It is very heat stable, unlike some other B vitamins, but it gets washed out of foods easily as a water-soluble molecule. Those taking birth control containing estrogen and progestin are at risk as these hormones increase the requirement for B5, and biotin competes for absorption with B5, so it is theoretically possible that megadosing biotin for a long period of time could result in a B5 deficiency. The recommended daily allowance for males is 5 milligrams per day, which is the same in females unless the woman in question is pregnant, in which case it increases to 6 milligrams, or lactating, in which case it increases to 7 milligrams. When it comes to sources of vitamin B5, again, you can get it in pretty much any animal or plant food. An example list of best sources is as follows: meats and organ meats, fortified cereal grains, dairy, potatoes, avocados, and of course an internet search will return more complete lists. Some gastrointestinal upset at crazy high doses, hundreds of times higher than the RDA, have been reported. Aside from that, there are no proven toxicities for this water-soluble molecule. Thank you for viewing the vitamin B5 or pantothenic acid installment of Vitamins for Whole Health. We'll see you around.